Left side. Clear. You got a slow car on the left. Car right. Clear. The leader is coming up on you. They're not at high. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Faster car coming up quick. Left side. Clear on the left.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I got moved.
Yeah. Figured something like that. Yes. Can't really do too much driving anymore, but it is interesting watching the cars go by. Just watching it on the TV, one of the TV cameras now. Yeah, you got a lap on the dude behind you.
Yeah, I know.
Got just short of an hour left. So I did some incredibly rough math. It was like something like 30, 35 minutes.
Clear.
34, 35 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not going to need to do 2 more stops, annoyingly, I think. It says I need 76.52 litres of fuel, so I have to do a tiny little one at the end, I think. Either that or get lucky and get lapped and get another position, lap back on it, so we'll see. Not that there's any risk from anyone around us. We're going to finish 6th, so
Yeah.
which is annoying.
Yep. Apologize. Really let down. Really dropped the ball on that crew.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Bloody hell.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I think I should turn off crew chief. I think it's just getting annoying at this point. Rainy.
Faster traffic
So,
approaching.
David, how long have you been sim racing?
Properly 5 years-ish, or just under that. But
5
basically
years.
COVID was the thing that forced my hand, and then when I got a PC, it was what, 2021?
Right side.
How about yourself?
On iRacing, last 6-7 months. In other racing games, I remember one of the NASCAR games, maybe NASCAR Heat or something, on the PlayStation 3. A few others, Project Cars and Project Cars 2 on PS4. So I'd say maybe since 2018, 2019, something like that.
Yeah, I started Project Cars 2. That was what I first did on PS4, and then got the PC and moved to everything else. So yeah, iRacing, ACC. But iRacing's been the main one. I haven't sim raced properly in about 8 months, to be totally frank. But
Car on your left.
Yeah.
it's taken a little bit of time to get my eye back in.
Well, I'm not a very fast racer at all. If I can keep pace with you, I'm at least a fun guy to race with, or race against. But shoot, if we're not keeping pace with each other, man, it's not a really entertaining race to watch.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a bit like this. There's been such a mixture of pace throughout. It's kind of been a bit on your own. Most of it's just lapping and being lapped. Oh, there we go. I'm under 75 now. That's helpful.
Yeah. And I'll definitely have to say, I think I'm going to probably try to delve more into oval racing in terms of like speedways and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
good fun.
I was about to say, I also happen to be pretty daggum good at it. I don't know, I happen to be okay at it. I'm going to say I'm okay for right now. I'm not going to say I'm good at it.
Yeah, I did a bit of that. The last bit I probably did in iRacing was oval stuff.
Yeah.
Do enjoy it. So it's a very different experience for sure.
Yeah, to say the sports car racing, it can get kind of monotonous sometimes. It's just a slog. Whenever it comes to staying consistent, it's just lap after lap, corner after corner. You got to stay consistent type deal.
Yeah.
But with oval racing, man, as long as you know how to put down a good lap and you can stay in the draft, you can start pulling on something.
Yeah, it's good fun. It's a completely different mindset to have as well.
Yeah. Yeah, with sports car racing, I feel like it's a lot more gentlemanly. It's like it's like the difference between for like an American breakfast and a British breakfast, right? British people usually have I've heard tea. It's a pretty common thing you guys drink.
Yeah. Had a couple of before I started racing.
Yeah. I either drink water or soda. Like it's. I mean, I do drink tea though. I drink like apple tea, sweet tea, but I don't drink any like.
No, I went out to the States for a few weeks back in September, so had a lot of sweet tea. It's a very different experience to our tea, but still nice. Can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah. No, but I like to think of what I don't even know how most of England is either rolling hills or cities, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Yeah, it's completely different. Yeah, like I mean, we did Route 66, so I've done most of America now, which is quite nice. No, it's a completely different like landscape experience. I would say probably the most comparable is sort of like Illinois, sort of Kansas sort of areas, like quite green, quite deciduous almost.
Yeah.
That's probably the easiest place to say is like almost comparable to what most of England and the UK is like.
Yeah. I do like the main comparison between the two sports too is oval racing is a lot dirtier. Like you're banging doors. Like there's no like, get a little bit of a side draft. Or freaking, I mean, you just look at the side draft. So.
Yeah, you get that in British touring cars, similar.
Oh yes, yes.
Like you're comparable, it's not comparable to NASCAR, but the I'd say maybe the behaviour and the racing standards are a lot of rubbing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Which is absolutely terrifying. especially when you're up towards the top 5, which I happened to qualify. The last race I did, I think I qualified P5.
Yeah.
And I ended up finishing I ended up finishing P2 with P1 T-boned on the nose of my truck.
Oh, God. As you do.
Yeah, it was not my fault, I don't think. I know one particular, I think the first crash that I technically caused was due to netcode, because I still had like a solid 2 inches off his car. It just so happened he like turned across me and turned himself.
It's not ideal. But
Yeah.
Netcode. Not much you can do about it, sadly.
Yep, unfortunately.
Faster traffic approaching.
But shit. Hopefully I can actually get into some actual stock car racing.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. I
Right
mean,
side.
in terms of comparable pace versus a sim versus real life, I
Clear on the
mean,
right.
it's about the same kind of pace in real life as I have in the sim. In terms
Yeah.
of around me, I'm still about a second to 2.5 seconds off of most people's paces. Or the fast people's paces. Most people's paces are fairly slow.
Yeah, there's you get the odd person who's infinitely quicker than everyone else, and everyone else kind of sits around a similar baseline,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yep. That's why I say if I ever, I do intend to at least do some karting when I go back to the States and hopefully look into the stock car stuff.
Where in the States are you from?
Florida.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, Daytona International is like an hour away from my house.
Yeah.
Sebring is like 2.
Yeah, it's a friend of mine. I can never remember exactly where it is in comparison, but he lives, I think, St. Pete.
St. Petersburg. It's
Yeah.
towards the south, so he's actually fairly close to Buffalo. So.
I was going to say, I think he's close to one of either Daytona or Sebring, from what I remember, but I just can never remember which one.
I mean, if you're within like 15 minutes of one of them, you're within an hour to both.
Yeah, I was going to say they're both quite close, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both.
I think it's Daytona he's near, because I'm sure I asked him when the 24 was on a couple of years ago, and he said, yeah, I'm about like half an hour away, if that.
Oh, that he's close. Yeah. Yeah, that's. So actually, this particular race, the 24-hour, the Polex, got me into sports car racing.
Sorry, Thomas, I didn't mean to make
Nice.
that awkward.
Don't know which one would say got me into it. I'm not sure. Always had
Actually, remember
kept
the
an eye on
exact
it,
race.
but
Yeah.
I'd probably say it would be Le Mans, and then it's kind of expanded into the IMSA stuff as well. It's probably the most obvious way for me, I think.
Yep. Remember the exact race. It was 2021, and it was the battle between the two Porsches for the lead of GT3 or GTD Pro. That was.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's good.
Yeah.
But the last few Daytonas have all been pretty good.
Yeah. But that was the race that I saw. I was live in person. I was actually in the concessions area.
Yeah.
In the field, and I just started hearing the announcers yelling. I was like, "What the heck are they yelling about?" And I just see these two cars, and obviously, my favorite color is red, so I saw the red plaid Porsche and the blue Porsche going at it, and I was like, "Ooh!"
Nice.
Yeah. And then, it was like the last lap, the last 3-lap action that I saw, and I saw in person the
Stay on the right. Clear on the
red
left.
Porsche overtake the blue Porsche in the bus stop.
Yeah.
Or really the blue Porsche, I think. Caught it a little too much on the inside and lost traction. I saw that in person. That was
Nice.
something.
Good experience.
Oh yeah. First ever race I went to though was the Daytona 500, which
Nice.
Clear on the
was,
left.
as a 6-year-old, it's not very entertaining. Especially when you don't know what's going on.
Pit locked in. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
But now that I have a little bit, now that I've done a little bit of Volvo racing, at least in iRacing, maybe a few other games, I have a little bit more appreciation for it. And also,
final one. Sorry, go on.
Yes, I was going to say, and also February 18th, unfortunately, it's when Dale Earnhardt Sr. passed away on this exact track.
Yeah.
This also happens to be, it was a year before my birthday.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
22.
Okay. Trying to figure it out.
It's 2021, 2001. That's when he passed away.
Apparently, I'm going to have just about enough fuel.
The car behind you, Pity.
I think I want to try to get into maybe not a job, probably not a job in motorsports.
Traffic approaching.
It'd be something that would have maybe if I can get paid for it, awesome. Highly doubt it. Either casting, spotting, really just anything when it comes to motorsports. I mean,
Right
preferably driving if that's possible, but
Still there.
the only thing I could reasonably do would be a safety car driver, maybe, or a pace car driver.
I mean, I haven't done it in real racing, but I've had quite a few paid gigs in sim racing commentary, so it's doable if you speak to the right people.
Yeah,
Left side.
I'd probably have to do either an IMSA, not an IMSA actually, because most of the IMSA announcers that I hear are very much either British, Australian, or some sort of not American, not country.
I'm not really sure why that is.
I don't know. Maybe it's just more pleasing on the ears.
I mean, it doesn't really bother me either way. I mean, I've started watching NFL, so I'm just to America.
Yeah, that's fair.
There.
He's climbing up the ladder. Oh God!
Oh no, NFL, not WWE.
I know.
Oh, I'm
the
assuming that's
50.
what you were.
Yeah.
The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. To be honest, I just really enjoy the enthusiasm that's exuded from American television.
Dude, you need to watch. I don't speak Spanish. I don't even know what happens. I don't even watch soccer. All right, let me tell you. The enthusiasm that both either the Spaniards have in terms of broadcasting soccer or the Japanese fans of literally anything.
Yeah, I've heard Spanish football culture is great because it's like gola gola goal, all that sort of fun stuff.
Yeah, he's just to me personally, since I don't understand them, it sounds a little bit like this in my ears. Goal! It's the only thing I understand.
Yeah, you're pretty much bang on with what it actually sounds like. I can speak very basic Spanish, so I don't fully know exactly what they're saying, but it all does. Yeah, it'll be difficult to digest for sure.
I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand a lot of Spanish, especially rapid fire like that. But I do understand goal.
Faster
You know,
car
I could
coming up
probably
quick.
NASCAR maybe. The thing with NASCAR is you kind of need to know the drivers and actually pay attention
Still there.
to the sport. That's really with any
Clear on
commentary.
the left.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing I've noticed about American sports is that it's that knowledge of the game or the sport they're commentating on is crazy good.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling that's how it is with most Americans in terms of sports, even motorsports as well. Like NASCAR, it's the only reason I knew so much about it, even though I never really watched it, was because of the people that I watched it with, like my uncle, my dad, my grandpa. Pretty much, they had it on a few times, and I'd be like, I don't really understand what's so enticing about people driving around in circles for like 4 hours. And then they would go into detail about it. Be like, it's really in depth. Like it's really you've got the drafting, you've got the strategies in terms of high side, low side, pit strategies, tires, fuel saving, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then also like the 180 miles an hour, door to door, bumper to bumper. Like,
Yeah, that helps get the adrenaline pumping.
yeah. It's something you need to know so that you can really explain it to the viewers that might be, turning in that don't know a lot about racing. At least whatever it's broadcasting at the moment.
I mean, I got into NASCAR through
The leader is running.
I can't remember what the Netflix documentary is called that they did at the 2023 season. I just watched the 5 episodes of that and was like, oh, it's great, I love it. It's amazing. It's just so good.
Yeah.
And just got hooked on it since. I don't watch it live, but I watch all of the highlights. So.
Yeah. I mean, I was a little gremlin as a kid, man. I would purposefully, obviously AI races, right? But I would purposefully turn around in the middle of the track and just try to see how fast I could get going before head-on colliding with the cars.
Nice.
Just seeing how much I can flip a car. It's great.
The car in front is pitting.
See, I've matured a little bit. I don't quite go the opposite direction to head on with people.
Yeah, you
I
would
try to
did
avoid
that in iRacing.
Yeah, I try to avoid banging doors and overall dirty racing, but I mean, when there's someone just going way too slow, man, and he wants to try to turn up over your nose when you're high side, man, it's I don't know. Sometimes if he starts turning around, man, you just gotta help him on along.
Impressive.
Car right. Clear on the right.
I was impressed with the helping someone on along or flipping on the country accent there.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch me doing any impressions anytime soon.
Wow. I have this thing where when I get drunk, I tend to switch into an Irish accent. It's honestly hilarious. Because you'll know I'm starting to get there. So it was two examples. St. Paddy's Day, I walked into an Irish pub in Okinawa, talked to the bartender, and we sounded like exactly the same.
The car in front is pitting.
And then the second instance, it was that, and then I couldn't end up turning the accent off. I walked in there as a joke, had the accent, and then like 15 minutes in, I couldn't stop. talking in an Irish accent. So I said, well, I guess this is my life now.
This is me.
Yeah. Then the other one is I have Irish road rage.
Alright, John, I was going to say, you want to be a
Get that
passer,
out of the way.
but you're passer.
Well, it's like, well, I appreciate the blinker. Or it'll be something more, a little bit more,
That was
oh,
very
well, thanks for the
short-lived
fucking
contest.
blinker, ours. Or something like that. Oh, it's fine. It's not like I needed this lane anyway.
Not bad. Give you that.
I can't quite get down the British accent though, because my British accent is just turn into an Irish accent. Toast.
To be fair, there's so many different types of it that you kind of need to just focus on
Still
one.
there, hold your line.
Yep.
Clear.
It's a good thing I'm not an actual commentator, because I guarantee you I'd catch so much flack if I said, well,
Faster traffic
well,
approaching.
so I could probably do a Scottish accent, because it's basically an Irish accent and a British accent, but like, just a lot more enthusiastic. More Gaelic.
Car ride.
I'm not even going to try to attempt it though.
Clear.
When it comes to broadcast, I think endurance racing is probably the better broadcasting, at least with the commentators that I've heard. Just the moments of broadcasting, especially whenever it's like the nighttime driving, and there's not a lot going on. Usually the battles are very few, very far between. A lot of it's just a slog, just putting lap in after lap.
Yeah, I've done my fair share of endurance stuff. It can be a tough go at times.
But the commentators, man, they make it not so boring because it's just you see cars going in the background.
So how's that? How's that? How's that? Hmm. 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 Okay. Okay.
Left side.
Okay.
Clear on the left.
But yeah, I don't even watch F1, man.
F1's my go-to. Me and my missus watch it every weekend. Well, every weekend it's on anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I can appreciate Max Verstappen. He's a great driver. Lewis Hamilton's also pretty darn good. Like I can appreciate the talent that's coming out of those drivers, man, but it's not the same as like touring cars. Oh
Yeah.
man, I really like I like NASCAR in the terms of how rough they can get with each other, and I like sports car in terms of the track layouts. So you start getting into like the lower downforce, less expensive cars,
Yeah.
like the touring cars and whatnot. They get pretty rowdy.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's good to
rough.
watch.
Yeah. So that's what I prefer watching. Oh, and Super GT. I've never actually watched any Super GT. I wish I did. I wonder if they still have it going on for Japan.
Yeah, I'm not
Or
sure.
if any broadcaster in English. Highly doubt it.
Yeah, that seems unlikely.
Yeah. But no, I've seen those. I've seen a couple of clips and dude, they look dope. really gotten immersed in motorsports, in case you couldn't tell.
That's good. There's a lot to get into, thankfully. So.
Oh yeah. So it's the one that surprised me the most in recent memory was definitely lawnmower racing.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason I knew it existed was because I saw a clip of like them going into the turn, right, and just fucking one of them on the inside. There's like probably like 4 or 5 of them. And one of them happens to be on the inside. He just gets clipped on the tires and just flips. Just flies out of the lawnmower. I'm like, that looks so dangerous and so fun at the same time.
Love it.
Man. That's... Even professional, just driving an actual track. You just gain so much more experience, so much more knowledge of how a car handles, how it works. You just naturally become a better driver, I'd say.
Yeah, there's certain cars that you benefit from driving in terms of like your raw pace and stuff like that.
Clear.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd definitely just say my fastest cars are lower downforce cars, purely because of how much more effective draft tends to be.
I'm the opposite.
Slipstream.
Need a lot of downforce for me.
Yeah. So it's like front wheel drive, low downforce cars. That's my bread and butter.
Left side. Clear on the left.
At least that's what I have the most fun in.
So yeah, it's all about what you want to do, isn't it? It's about the most fun, so.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is, should be alright on fuel. Shouldn't need to pit again.
Do you, actually, here's a quick trivia, but do you know the history of NASCAR or stock car racing?
Oh god, absolutely not. Got no shame in admitting that.
Alright. So way back in like the Prohibition era, right? So maybe like the 1920s, I think this is when the Prohibition was really in full swing. But way back in the Prohibition area, they had bootleggers. They would soup up their cars and obviously run from the police and whatnot. But as most things happen when it comes to motorsports and racing in general, as soon as you have like a motor in it, or anything that can remotely go faster than another thing, they start wanting to race it. So it was actually the sand beaches, especially in Daytona. The Daytona Speedway wasn't actually a thing. It was just Daytona Beach, and they just had the hard-packed sand of the beach, and it's basically just dirt oval for a good period of time. And then as technology advanced, as people started making more asphalt roads and all the other fun stuff, you had the invention of stock cars, which is basically just a production car that is beefed up to be able to take a beating and also be faster and more powerful than most cars.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where stock car racing came from. Good morning.
Hey, Jamie.
How did the nature go? Didn't look like it went too well, or?
Nah, we lost 24 laps on the lead, so we're going to finish 6th.
Yep.
Good. Is still going. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
Surprisingly.
we'll always get to the finish.
Yeah.
Never say
Yeah,
die.
that's This is stock car history. Very brief. There's a good YouTube documentary if you want to look that up. That's the basic history. It started off with dirt oval, with bootleggers, and then progressed into asphalt and actual oval racing, super speed race and stuff.
Let's see. Like I say, people want to go faster than one another, so.
Yep.
Classic racing.
Mm-hmm. Racing's been a thing since probably caveman era. It's humans are competitive and things can go fast.
My T-Rex is faster than your T-Rex.
My Ooga is booga than your booga. That's also partially why I like. That's the one thing I've noticed, at least in the interiors of the stock cars in this game, at least like, or this simulator, whatever the heck you want to call it. You notice that it's just stripped entirely,
Yeah.
incredibly bare bones. Yeah. Got a speedometer that's sometimes installed incorrectly because it's like 45 degrees tilted. Couldn't really tell you why exactly that is.
Yeah, I've always wondered that.
It might be so you don't have to hold your head up to actually read the speedometer correctly. So if you think about it, especially on a super speedway, if you're like tilted sideways, just let your head relax and just kind of whatever angle your head happens to be at, you can look at the speedometer that way. Maybe that's what that's all about.
That's a ball match got called off to the frozen pitch.
Oh, really? Is it that cold up there? I suppose that's just. It's not particularly warm here.
Yeah, it's fucking numb. I mean, it's fudging numb.
I think we're past the point of worrying about that, mate.
Yeah. about 22 hours, 23 hours late. Oh damn, Mac. It's 15 minutes left.
Yeah. Almost done. And then I am going straight away to launch football.
Nice.
Who's your team, David?
Leeds.
Who?
Leeds.
Who?
Very good.
I'm
Your lot are
Clinton
doing
Day.
alright, aren't they?
Well, we were up until yesterday.
Who did you play yesterday? I can't remember.
Bournemouth.
Oh yeah, was it? Did you draw in the end?
It's on. We got back
Oh
at
no,
4-1.
that was it. Yeah, I remember seeing it was. I think it was 3-1 when I looked and they had a goal chalked off or something.
Yeah.
Bournemouth are a really weird one though. I don't know where that's come from.
Well, the two of the main strikers are injured. They haven't got an out-and-out striker on the pitch.
To Bournemouth though.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Patrick Kluivert's he's a really good player. Yeah, I don't think he'll be at Bournemouth next season. I think he'll go somewhere.
Yeah, it's a shame because we were looking at the manager that Bournemouth have got when we were nearing relegation. It'd it'd be interesting to see how things would have been different if we'd managed to get him.
Yeah, he's done really well this season with them. Like, I mean, they're only 1 point behind us. I think they're in 6th at the minute.
Yeah, a couple of them like that. Forest are doing the same, aren't they? Just, no pun intended, but they're pulling
Unreal.
up trees.
Unreal this season.
Faster traffic approaching.
Well deserved Champions League place.
Yeah. Because they drew yesterday, I think,
Right
didn't they?
side. Clear.
Or maybe I'm thinking of Villa. I know Villa definitely did.
Have a look, so. Oh, Leeds are in front, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got a tweet notification through. Solomon, is it 1-0 still?
Car
Or?
right.
I believe so.
Clear.
I haven't seen anything else pop up, so I'm assuming it is. But
Forest didn't play yesterday.
oh, I thought they did.
No, Villa played Arsenal.
Yeah, that's 2. I know that.
Palace played West Ham. Fulham played Leicester. Liverpool played. Forest played Southampton today.
Ah, okay. Well, that'll be a win then.
Yeah, currently 1-0 Leeds.
Nice. Thought that it's on ITV, so that's why I'm glad I'm missing it. I can actually watch it on normal TV for once.
Really? It's on Sky as well.
Yeah, they put it on both. I'm not sure why.
That poor guy. Of course, he's having some weird graphical things going on. Right now.
Nope, somebody's just gone off wildly.
Yeah, I think he might have hit a puddle, maybe? Locked up his rear brake, something. One of the two.
That was the guy who I overtook for position at the start of my stint, and I've just lapped him, so
Yeah.
good effort from them.
Thought about those. I didn't get to defend my position against anybody. All my getting laps were in the pits. We didn't have the pace to catch up to anybody. I think we were running a second. I think I was a second or two off the pace of the peoples in front of us, and then I think Freddie was. But that's just because they were fuel saving in front of me, and then they were having to push just a tad bit with Freddie.
Well, it's official. We can't gain any positions now. It's not enough laps left.
Well, unless they
The leader just did a
crashed out.
40.788.
No, they can't. But there's not enough lap. We're too far behind them.
9 laps.
Yeah, and they're 10 laps ahead.
They're 9 laps ahead on the lap timing screen.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 1 up. Yeah, it won't happen. We're not going to do it, sadly.
But yeah, I'm just.
I mean, they
Yeah,
say they've come back
incredible.
out. So, yeah.
Yeah. Have to be something incredibly unfortunate. Snap, we had a few 12-minute repairs during the race. That's probably where the 24 laps down came from.
That's because of the wet. Did it stay wet long during the night?
Yeah, it stayed wet like the entire night. I think there was one period. So there was a brief period where it was dry for I think like 2 to 4 hours, and then the rest of it was in some stage of raining and wet.
Not what you need during the night.
Oh no. I think whenever I joined in on the night crew, the track was drying up. And then,
Car right.
yeah, it was just unfortunate weather circumstances combined with probably an inexperienced driver on my side, particularly in the rain on Iracing. but towards the end, I did get my rhythm. I did understand the rain, and I was putting up, I think, 140, 148s, 149s, something like that. Pretty consistent paces.
Making consistent. It's just the way to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
Faster car coming up quick. Car right. Stay on the left. Clear.
Hello. Hello.
Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think. Staying pretty safe.
Bonjour.
Faster traffic approaching.
Don't blame me, mate. You put in way too much.
Clear on the left.
I would say
Car
you've
right.
overloaded you. I'm sorry to say that.
Clear on the right.
I didn't realise how bad it was until I saw how many laps you'd done compared to us all. Yeah, but putting that many laps in and doing two quad stints in a 24-hour period is, yeah, it's not great management. So, fair enough.
Car right. Still there. on
Shoot,
your
I ended
line.
up having to
Clear
do
on
the
the
quad
right.
stand at some point, but that was mainly because Freddie was getting just like falling asleep at some point. So
Sorry.
I will say a quad stand. If I manage to stay relatively clean for that, dude, I have a feeling that is going to greatly influence safety rating.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, that's fair. Shit, I don't know how many points I ended up picking up myself, but
You got
I know.
35. Tristan got sorry, Freddie got 17. I've got 21. Yeah, Simon, you got like 55, I think. Simon. 56.
Yeah, what if we do a lap to incident points? I have a feeling
Car on your
it's a
left.
little bit. It's less probably than the lap per incident point notation for myself.
Where are you fucking going?
Car on your left. Clear.
Well, that changed. That changed.
Who's moved out the way and then just gone back in it? It's the rule of any series like this. Like, if you're the slower car, just drive your line.
Drive your lane, stay predictable.
No, exactly.
I will say I probably scared the daylights out of quite a few cars during the rain. 'Cause from my perspective, I was just appearing out of the mist. So I don't know how it looks from their perspective, but probably about the same.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like a sea of spray. It's awful.
I saw hazy signs, and then I would start counting down from a pace. I'd see the third sign go 3, 2, 1, and then as soon as I hit 1, whatever I needed to do, either turn in or brake in, turn in. That's what I did. Thankfully, I've driven this track a lot.
I return track.
A whole lot. Shoot, if I go on Garage 61, I've probably put 1,000 laps on just this track, at least. Check that out.
Could be one more lap after this, I think.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Possibly 2. He runs all the question line.
No, yeah, you're just getting past me, so can't be that far ahead.
Car on your left.
He's there, I can just see him in the bank. It's going to be close. Yeah, it'd be one more.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If you're on the banking before the
White
bus
flag.
stop.
One more
Yeah,
left
there you
to
go, white flag now.
Okay. I didn't put 1,000 laps in.
There's a
I did.
Car on your left. Clear on the
I
left.
have, however, put 506 laps in on this course, on this particular track. 325 of which being in the Dallara P217. So,
Mate,
Leader is running.
P1's just in front of me.
0.2.
What are you talking about? You've obviously not, because he's gone past me. He's about 3 corners ahead of me. He's probably just off the banking on the back straight at this point.
Come on, 14. I'm on the last lap. I'm trying to get off.
Yeah, but you'd not. It's not based on GTP. It's not based on the LMP2. It's the GTP car. Yeah. Doesn't matter when the LMP2 crosses the line. The fact is, the GTP's in the bus stop now, and he was the one who brings the flag. So
It's been fun, guys. Thank you.
race isn't over until the fucking checkered flag waves.
Wave 14. Good race, everybody. It was such an up and down race. A lot of crashes left and right, but overall, we had fun. And congrats to all the other class winners.
Left side. Clear on the left.
someone get a picture of the car across the line.
You guys did amazing.
Oh, thank God that's done.
Well done, everyone.
Great job. You did really well.
Did you guys?
Let's go!
Well done, gang. Not the finish we wanted, but
For a team called Crash
We
with the
got to
Boys,
the
you
end,
guys didn't crash a lot.
Top 10? No? In class?
There's only 2 cars.
Yeah, watch the replay.
No,
You'll
it was
see.
12.
I think everyone crashed a lot. Good race,
Thank you.
You're
fellas.
halfway there.
Solid mid-pack.
Awesome, Kevin. That was a really fun battle there at the end, buddy.
could someone get a picture of the car crossing the line, please?
If I can... Oh yeah, I'll get a picture. Hold on.
Thanks.
I'll take a picture. Do you want it on the phone or do you want like an actual screenshot?
Actual screenshot, please.
Okay, if I can figure out how to do that, I'll try to get that. I'll actually also try to get an actual pit name too. That's not it. Pit name. Error she blows. Control 12.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Yeah, all done.
Well done, Jack.
If you're having any issues getting it, just so I could do it. I've got the screenshots all out, so
It's a screenshot tool?
yeah, it gives you 4K images. Right, I'm going to grab that screenshot and then I'm off. So thanks for everyone's support and work through the race. We'll debrief, etc., etc., figure out what happened in some instances, and we'll go again at some point soon.
Yep.
Cool. Take it easy, guys. See you soon.
See?
Hello.
How do you do the screenshots?
Congratulations, everybody.